Hey, air signs, welcome in and welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I don't know how you found this channel, but it's very intense at times. So if you stay, you stay. You're meant to stay. Otherwise, if you're not, then thanks for checking me out, like I said. Give me just a second, please. I hope y'all are having a good day. It's a very intense last couple days for me. Anyway, show me air, please, Most High God. I just invite your presence here to come and reveal what needs to be revealed for any person involved in anything that they need to know about what's going on with the air energy, please, for the next 24 hours. You have the child card coming out, so it's got many different meanings. This could be somebody you grew up with. Could be siblings. It's a student's card. You could be a teacher dealing with a student or something like that. Or it's also somebody that is stumbling up on some information here in the next 24 hours. It's also somebody whose mind might be like a child as well. Can't represent that. You also have some type of leadership that is out here around a matter with the merchant. That's a cunning person card when it comes out. So somebody very cunning and could be a boss, is any kind of business person, somebody in some type of an authority here that's very cunning. You also have unexpected income around some matter. Some type of giving is here. I see bribery in the earth reading, so there is a younger person energy that's also involved in something around a seducing, tempting energy, and somebody's guilty for something came out in the fire reading. The parking lot, somebody that's like just, you could be in a parking lot or just feeling like you're just parked somewhere energetically, whatever that means, something happening in a parking lot on a place of business where there's money, and maybe you're stumbling up on, maybe somebody's finding some money as well in a parking lot. I don't know. Anyway, that energy is there. So maybe if you are parked somewhere and you're going somewhere, you might want to look down. There could be money on the ground or something. You could be driving, or somebody connected with a red vehicle could be here attached to a matter. There's caution here when you get the color red. Could be red flags. Just in general, it's your root chakra as well. Something of a rectangle obviously is like a car-like energy, and you do have a business out here, so mostly, and you're there doing something with transactions as well. So you're either there with somebody that you grew up with, or stumbling up on information about a business or something like that is out here. But there's something cunning going on here around your energy, and there's red flags around it in the next 24 hours. Okay, if somebody is that you went to school with or something like that is connected to this stuff, then you need to keep your eyes open, I guess. If you got children around, please pay attention to them around your vehicles. If there's some cunning person out here, we live in a crazy world. You have the Hermit, older person card, being in segregation, analyzing things, can go to a business, medical, can go back to the house. It's in the reverse. This somebody knowing what they're doing, putting a judgment on something. So the Knight of Coins is also going slow. If somebody's been in solitude for a long time thinking about something, then somebody's taking their sweet time and doing something out here. This is about being loyal somewhere. So if you got a work matter or something like that, so something's going on with your work with money, and somebody's thought about some stuff, there's red flags around it, and something's being judged in around some matter. The Ace of Rods is coming out. Some type of new beginning is here. Maybe you're going back to a job as well. Let's let this unfold. Okay, somebody's morals and ethics. I want to say this word goes back to somebody being mischievous. Now, I had a preacher come out just a second ago, and that goes back to that with the Hierophant. Okay, this word One Direction goes back to a mischievous thing is here. Okay, somebody cunning is out here. You've got the word the other way. The other direction is ignoring somebody like their waist. There's a fool out here around something. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and there is. I don't really know. Something's out here, and somebody's also dealing with somebody who's got loyalty situations out here. And so if somebody's ignoring somebody like their waist or something like that, then maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know what you're dealing with, but there's something passionate going on out here, and there's something cunning going on out here, and somebody is in some mischievous thing, which would tell us they're doing something on purpose out here, and they are wasteful. There's something filthy and dirty going on when the hermit comes out. I used to have a deck of cards that showed him holding a roll of toilet paper, and toilet paper is dung. Okay, and it goes back to they hold the urine intestines is what the sixth house goes back to medical stuff, but it's still filthy, dirty out here. There's some type of mischievous thing around you all, and you need to keep your eyes open for whatever somebody's trying to do, even if it's around your child. If there's some person up in here in some type of an authority connected with some cunning situation that is going on out here. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you got a parking lot out here. It's a social place type of energy. Something social is going on out here. Something's known. This is I know I have. And I've analyzed something. Somebody's analyzed something somebody's had for a long time, like I said. Yeah, there are red flags out here, folks, around you. There's an older individual out here specifically that you're dealing with for a lot of you all. Have something about spinning yarn and stuff like that. That goes back to like older people, specifically older women type of energy. But it just to bring in an energy of an older person, because this energy right here can go back to somebody older as well, with whatever this is for you. But there's something mischievous going on around you all. And if this is sexual matters, then that was being picked up in the fire reading as well. The King of Wands came out in the reverse, and a preacher came out in wording, and that's it right there. So whatever that is about, somebody is wasteful that way. If they're a wolf, they are. Something is, or somebody connected with the preacher is, or somebody doing something with their, in the church, or there's a lot of churches will also have school-like energy there. And so if you take your like private school, spiritual school-like energy, that type of energy is also connected to something for some of you all. That won't be for everybody, but that energy is out here. Show me that full. Okay, so there is somebody trying to come back around, and this goes back to your husband, and it was that energy, like I said, was just there in the fire reading, and there was something about spreading out a sheet there, okay? And there's some passionate going on out here. Then this word goes to a charmer, and something's very, very cunning going on out here. And again, somebody's married, and there's a loyalty situation out here, just point blank in this reading, point blank. Okay, if somebody's trying to do that, whatever that bribe was in the earth reading, and they try and do something sexual with money to get something done, then you got that nonsense going on right here. All right, well, anyway, there's that King of Wands. He's just at the bottom of the deck. And we know he's in the reverse because he came out in the fire reading that way, because the Hierophant's in the reverse here. Here this preacher is. Whatever he is, he's a wolf, and he is waste. He's dung. Again, if you're upright and you're keeping the commandments of God, then this energy is not you. It is somebody else. Maybe somebody you know in the community also has a church somewhere. They ain't nothing to God. Whatever this nonsense is about coming out on my table, it's going to get shunned here. Anyway, he's at the bottom of the deck here. And it is somebody's husband out here, and there is a little charmer around somebody, and if something going on in the parking lot, then for a lot of you all, somebody's connected to a red vehicle, okay? And there's a child out here attached to whatever. This is your baby mama energy, your ex. I don't know what that represents. There's the bribe right there. There's the bribe right there for the next 24 hours. Well, they're going to get caught for whatever all this nonsense is about. They're going to get caught. So the knight in shining armor is there. There's the police card is there as well. So God said somebody was going to be charged for some nonsense. Let them be charged. It's absolutely ridiculous. Something about I was forced to do it came out in the fire reading. If somebody's forcing a child to do something, oh my God. But if you're just, because there was a younger person there in that fire reading, if somebody is doing something to a younger person, then obviously if they're not of age, then fine. But if somebody is of age and somebody's saying, well, they forced me to do something, they didn't know, nobody can force you to do anything. But there is somebody at least trying to do that, or they are doing that to a minor, then something out here is going on here around some situation out here, and you need to be aware of it. They own a business. There's a business owner out here attached to this matter. Or they are a preacher. There's the bus. Okay, there's school age something out here attached to a spiritual school energy or whatever. The bus is here. You interpret it. Bus is in a parking lot as well. Maybe you are just a bus driver for even the local city. I don't know what that represents for you, but a bus is coming out here with this. The police. Okay, like I said, it's at the top of this other deck here. Somebody's going to get in trouble for something out here. People should. A love situation. Well, that's mischievous nonsense. That ain't a love situation. You got some crazy around some stupid thing going on. Something about helping your family is out here. And the Most High said he was going to get the last say in the fire reading as well. There's things going on with shelter out here. You got somebody doing something stupid, though, around people's stuff. Because of whatever the reason why they are doing whatever they're doing. I don't know, but you can put those pieces together why somebody has to. Your family needs help, folks, and God tells you to get up and do that. If somebody's in danger, there is a caution out here. Whatever that means for you, your niece, your nephew, your kids, a friend's child. If there's somebody cutting out here doing some nonsense, and there's something connected with teachers, schools, and preacher energy that is out here because it came out in wording, and there's something sexual going on, then something's wrong. And God said He's going to get the last say, then something's going to come out of the matter. Not everybody's dealing with the love situation, but some people got you pick the pieces where stuff goes. I don't know. Somebody kids up in some type of situation out here, then I guess it is the grave. Well, there's death matters out here. Right underneath this shelter, it says a weapon that divides the flesh is out here as well. So we got death matters out here. And there's an eyewitness to something out here. Or somebody's going to see something in the next 24 hours. You need to keep your eyes open. Or your kid knows something that's happened. Obviously, somebody's guilty for some stuff. Somebody is nothing but a waste out here. What else you want to bring out here? There it is. To bind, shackle arms or feet, bound with chains, prisoners. They will go to jail. God said so today. Thank you, Jehovah. A bribery. It's right here. It says they're going to be caught. It said so today. It was in the earth reading, and we want them to be caught. They're so freaking sure of themselves because the fool can't help it. I'm genius. I'll figure out a way to come back around here and do something out here. No, you're not. Somebody already, it's for a murder. It's for death. Somebody's going to have an eyewitness to this nonsense, and you're getting out because God's eyes see everything. Whatever the connections are, it says they feel so bad and are shameful and feeling shameful. And so, because somebody knows some stuff out here. Well, anyway, so engraving with a pen or a stone or a marking or an inscription or just signing something has been out here attached to something. Somebody signed off on some type of a bribery situation, I guess. So this is the portion of the wicked man with God and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. That if his children be multiplied in the earth, it's only for the sword of their offspring. Okay, well, again, it's real sad because we had a child out here, and somebody got filthy generation of people out here attached to them. They are wasteful then, I guess, in God's eyes. We don't with the wicked party here. We don't give rip up to their kids then. Because must I said that there are kids that come out of the womb, they're estranged. They got things on the inside of them, and people raising their kids, also teaching them ungodly doctrines and raising them up like that to go thieve on people and be cutting like that. No, they getting the sword after them. God's got something out here going on then. Something happened at a party. Look, filthy, profane, corrupt, and polluted leadership. It's out here. They're cunning, and the truth is known. Thank you, Jehovah. The truth is known. Thank you, Jehovah. Let all the true people of God get up and say, praise be to Yah. The letter J is over the top of this, could be prevalent, okay? A work matter. So, again, we got business type energy out here, so you could work with this person. Something's going to go down, then I guess so. Whatever the profession is, the truth is known about some filthy, profane, corrupt situation out here. Somebody's also hit rock bottom, and a lot of us, sick and tired of this, we will rejoice to get this nonsense out of here. The V and the W, and it looks like a P could be prevalent for any of those letters. But the P goes back to exposure as well, just to bring an energy out here. And then the V and the W is the lover's card. So again, some of y'all got some love situation around some nonsense going on, then you do. And then the letter B is here, and that's baby rune. When it comes out, it's right here. We also have shelter situations, and this goes back to nutrition and things like that, just to bring children in here and shelter situations in here. So this is a joy rune because God's going to do something out here. He is going to get the last say. So he told us today just to trust, and the sun was shining on this, and there was a strong positive force at work, just to trust. So that's all we can do, folks. God's got it under control. Then we'll just stand and wait for the next 24 hours and for the collective energy to get some justice to it. Shalom.